Hi friends, this is Uday Teja Chaleti. Today I am going to talk about something about Indian culture. So I think this 5 minutes is not possible to explain all the culture of India, but I am shortening all the things and explaining some topics about this. Today I am introducing some my culture about architecture and art and marriages and fashion. In the fashion, I am going to explain about the saris and the jewelry, which woman is going to be used in those marriages and all parties and all. Today, okay, architecture and art. This is it plays major role in India actually. Why? Because this is not the modern art. This is came from ancient, from the past 12th century. We are going to be used with architecture and art. So we can see here the first picture, right down. So this is the temple. We have a temple. For every temples we have like this and sculptures and all. So it are made with concrete. It is not a clay, or it is not a plastic, and it is not a fiber and all. This is all made with concrete only. So next about some pictures about jewelry. There she is, and she is a heroine of our. And next the saris, and next marriages. So let us go into architecture. So in the architecture, I am explaining about, as you know, I think most of you know the Taj Mahal. Yes, Taj Mahal. So it is made totally with limestone. Do you know that? Limestone, marble. It is totally marble.
Yes.
And it is built on the name of his wife, Shah Jahan. He is an king. He is built for his wife death. And this is a tomb actually. So here inside the tomb, inside the Taj Mahal, we have a case of his wife. There she is buried. Then next we have Charminar. Charminar, it is in Hyderabad. So Charminar is resembles for the abolition of plague disease. In the past of Nizams were ruling our country. Nizams ruled over Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the main headquarters for the Nizams. So Nizam means obviously it is Muslims. So total it is of Muslims area. So on the time there was a huge effect of plague disease that is affected with rats. So after the removal, they have taken some measures to remove the disease. Then they have built as a resemblance of plague disease abolition. It is called Charminar. Then next Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is also, it is in Delhi. Then next this is the Red Fort, and it is our official what you can say official architecture of India. That means all the official programs are going to be held over here. Even in our Republic Days or for Independence Days, our flag is going to be hosted over there. And this is a major building and in the Delhi. Then next, I am going to show some picture about Charminar. This is a Charminar. Here we have a Charminar, and it is majorly filled with Muslims actually. While actually this left figure is how busy the road is. I am explaining how busy the road is on the general days. But the right figure explain this is on Fridays. On Fridays, people are going to do their prayers over the roads. That means total this traffic is going to be stopped for only prayers. It's not for other parties and all. For prayers, all like Hindus or whatever the religion may be, they are going to be take other routes for their works. So this is the resemblance of our Muslims. We can give them respect. So next, I am going to explain about art which is in our temples. So here, this is one of the examples, and this is our temples. And this, you can see, I think it might be bigger. So right side bottom is also a temple, and we have a water lake. It is called Koneru. While we are going into the temple, we are going to wash ourselves That means we are going to be fresh our minds and fresh our body from the from the microorganisms, from the devil's blessings and all. What we have inside, the negative energy is going to be removed by if we dip inside the water. That is our culture and all. Then next, I am going to explain about marriages. Yes, marriages in India. Most of Indians are going to be married. It is of arranged marriage, and we have nearly 70 to 90% arranged marriages, no love marriages and nothing. So now now in the modern life, it is going to happen, but it is not our culture. So next, here we are going to explain about garlands. We are going to exchange the garlands. The bride and bridegroom are going to exchange the garlands. Here, over here, this is the garlands, and the right bottom picture. Those are the garlands. And next, I am going. There is a grand silk saris. That means silk saris. Why I am going to express about silk saris means these are the saris came from our parents and all. That means it came from our past. They are going to submit. They are going to give to the children. But even they won't wear. They will buy a new one, but they will keep with them. And they will keep. They won't wear again and again. It is only wear for one time. And this is our silk saris. And then Mangal Sutra, toy rings, and sindoor. I am going to explain over here. Yes, on the right picture, top right picture. Yeah, left, sorry. It is a Mangal Sutra. That means a bridegroom is going to tie the thread of yellow thread to a lady, bride. Why? Because I am going to be with you for a long time. It is a resemblance of that. And after tying the thread, she is going to be make with gold like this. Okay. Then here he is tying to her. You can see it here. And next, toy rings. And toy rings are the most resemblance of a married woman in India. All the women are going to use these toy rings, whether I can't see over here in India and no in US. Yeah. So these are the toy rings, majorly made with silver, and even they can use gold also. But the 90% are with silver made toy rings. And then next. Sindoor. Sindoor, it is sindoor. It is also called kumkum. Actually, it is kept over the head for the ladies to resemble that they are married. But there is no resemblance for the men in India whether he is got married or not. But we have only a chance to identify only the women's. Then next, I am going to explain about saris, jewelries, and all. Here the saris, we can see the saris are different types. We have many different types, but majorly for the marriages we are going to prefer only silk saris, not the others, or cotton. It is not going to be selected majorly. And then here we have the collection of girls, and we have an American women also, white ladies also, who have wear saris. And next, jewelry. Jewelry plays an important role in India actually. Why? Because it is an addiction. Actually, I have to say it is an addiction. If we have a 10,000 rupees with me, that means rupees. For example, in dollars means, if we have a $50, I used to buy a ring, at least a ring with $10. That much of addiction in India. So for every man and woman, at least they have a single ornament with gold, made with gold. And here, for the marriages, they are going to be decorated heavily. You can see in these pictures. This is the jewelry of India, and you can see the jewelry. They can't know where to put it. They are going to put over their hair also. You can see over this. This is their hair, and there also you can see it. And those are the rings, and these are bangles, all made with gold. Yes. Is there any doubts? Can you please ask me?
Can I ask you something?
Yes, yes.
It is told that toe rings, right?
Yes.
Toe rings. Can it be made of gold or not? Like it's
Yes,
should be
actually-
like silver or gold.
Yes. Actually, I need to clarify this. All the members, 90%, I have said 90% are used silvers, not gold. Why? Because gold is a goddesses of Lakshmi, right? We feel that gold is a goddesses of Lakshmi. Lakshmi means money. We feel gold is as a goddesses of Lakshmi. So now in modern life, because I made the gold of toy rings, so I am saying that they are wearing now itself. But it is not our culture. Our culture is wearing toy rings with silver material, not with gold actually. But nowadays it is going on like that.
Thank you so
Is there
much.
any doubts?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.